Hi, y'all. I'm Harold's brother. Anybody seen him? I need to talk with him. Nobody seen him? God bless you. You're lucky. We're here tonight because of a great event. In June of 1944, the Allied forces were being defeated. France was under control of Germany, and they almost had control of Great Britain. Things did not look good for the Allied forces 75 years ago. But fortunately, things changed. The Western Allies of World War II launched the largest amphibious invasion in history when they assaulted Normandy, located on the northern coast of France, on June 6th, that's tomorrow, 1944, 75 years ago. Over 1 million troops have been landed, and 414,000 Allied lives were lost in that landing. And that landing preserved our freedom and allowed us to be here tonight. We owe a great tribute to those people and remembering what this flag stands for, representing our freedom and what people have done to preserve our freedom. And as you look at this beautiful flag here, reflect for a moment. I walked through a country courthouse square. On a park bench, an old man was sitting there. I said, "Your old courthouse looks kind of run down." But the gentleman said, "Nah, it'll do for a little longer in our town." I said, "Your old flagpole has leaned a little bit, and that's a ragged old flag you got hanging on it." He said, "Have a seat." I sat down. "Is this the first time you've been in our town?" I said, "I think it is." He said, "Well, I don't like to brag, but we're kind of proud of that ragged old flag." You see, we got a little hole in that flag when Washington took it across the Delaware. And it got powder burned the night Francis Scott Key sat watching it, writing, "Oh, say, can you see?" And it got a bad rip in New Orleans when Packingham and Jackson were lugging it at the seams. And it almost fell at the Alamo beside the Texas flag, but she waved on through. She got cut with a sword at Chancellorsville. She got cut again at Shiloh Hill. There was Robert E. Lee, Beauregard, and Bragg, and the south wind blew on that ragged old flag. On Flanders Field in World War I, she got a big hole from a Bertha gun. She turned blood red in World War II. She hung limp and low, but by the time that battle was through, she was in Korea, Vietnam. She was sent where she was by her Uncle Sam. She waved from our ships upon the tiny foam, and now they've about quit waving her back here at home. In her own good land, here she's been abused. She's been bumped, burned, dishonored, denied, and refused. And the government for which she stands is scandalized throughout the land. And she's getting threadbare and wearing thin. But she's in good shape for the shape she's in, because she's been through a fire before, and I believe she can take a whole lot more. So we raise her up every morning, take her down every night. We don't let her touch the ground, and we fold her up tight. On second thought, I do like to brag, because I am mighty proud of that old flag. Let us also be proud.
There's a star-spangled banner waving somewhere in a distant land so many miles away. Only a fool Sam Tracy to go there. Let me help the king the action down the train. If I do so greatly, I will be a hero, and a hero great, what I'd like to be. There's a star-spangled banner waving somewhere in that heaven. There should be a place for me. Thank you.
So now we'll have the parade of flags. The Utah Deer Sams, carried by President Jim Keller, and their president is Jim and Kathy Keller. The Happy Hobos, Mike and Karen Johnson, and it's being carried by Mike.
Let's hear it for the Happy Hobos.
Over the Hill Sams, President Lori Foote, and Lori's carrying it. Peach City Good Sams, President Arlene and Paul Hales, carried by Neil Polson. Red Cliff Chiefs, President Gary and Udine Anderson, carried by Gary. Squaw Peak Sams, President Allen and Helen Perry, carried by Allen. Utah Sundowners, President Evelyn Powell, carried by Evelyn. Chihuahua Travelers, President David and Arlene Herrera, carried by David. Trail Dusters, President Arthur and Carla Harding, carried by Arthur. Youth Salt Shakers, President Curtis and Lorraine Haviland, carried by Curtis. And the PP and PSO, President Cloyd and Connie Theobald, carried by Gary Payne. Okay, let's give all our chapters a really big hand.
We have some recognition awards to give out. Would the president of the Peach City Sams come up, please? Peach City Sams were established in 1984. They have served as a continuous chapter for 35 years. Thanks to you. Congratulations. Congratulations. President of Over the Hill Sams. Up here, please, Lori. Over the Hill Sams were established in 1984 and have served continuously since 35 years as a chartered chapter of Utah Good Sams. Congratulations and thank you. Keep it going. President of Trail Dusters. Trail Dusters were established in 1974. They have 45 years as a chartered chapter of Utah Good Sams. Congratulations and keep it going. And so we'd like to present the Golden Beehive Award to Paul and Arlene Hales. Congratulations. Step up here.
Good afternoon. The Detachment 855 Honor Guard is here to help us with presenting the colors, having a demonstration.
welcome the Benson sisters. Thank you.
I'm Lisa. I'm Connie. I'm Julie. All right, there you go. Bye. Don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. No, no, no. Don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me till I come marching home. Pardon me, boy. Is that the Chattanooga choo-choo? Track 29. Boy, you can give me a shine. Sisters, sisters, there were never such devoted sisters. Get close together. Never had to have a chaperone, no sir. I gotta keep my eye on my sharing every little thing that we are wearing. When a certain gentleman arrived from Rome, Sam wants you to serve your country. Over there, over there, send the word out, send the word that the Yanks are coming, the Yanks are coming, the drums are coming everywhere. So prepare, say your prayer, send the word out, send the word. We'll be over, we're coming over, and we won't come back till it's over there. Over there. Thank you, Uncle Sam. You're welcome to stay up here the rest of the show if you want. Would you do it for him? Are you on blood pressure medication? It must be something that the angels done planned. Got no hair up here, honey. But when he comes back, oh, there's hair there. That day it's the sun will shine and they will nail it. He can come home as late as can be, like 10 o'clock. Home without you and no home to be. Can't tell nothing but he makes the company jump when he plays remedy. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy company beat. This is your moment. We are now going to do all the military anthems, well, some of them. And so, if you hear your anthem, please stand. Or if you have a family member who has served in this military, please stand. First, we'd like to honor all the men and women in the Army. Over hill, over dale, as we hit the dusty trail, and the caissons go rolling along. In and out, hear them shout, mountain march, right to front, and the caissons go rolling along. Sing your song, and it's I.E. in the field of artillery. Shout out your numbers out and song. From wherever you go, we will always know that the caissons go rolling along. Thank you so much. And now for the men and women in the Navy. Anchors aweigh, my boys, anchors aweigh. Farewell to college joys, we sail at break of day, 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 day. You are last night shore, dream to now for the men and women of the Marines. From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we will fight our country's battles in the air, on land and sea. First to fight for right and free, volunteer to keep our honor clean. We are proud to wear the tie of United States Marines. Thank you so much. And now for the men and women in the Air Force. Off we go into the wild blue yonder, crying into the sun. Here they come, sweet wings like thunder. Out of the give her the gun, give her the gun. Flying men, guarding our nation's borders, we'll be there on the north. International, we carry on. Nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force. Thank you so much, everyone. We also honor those who served in the Coast Guard and other branches of the military. Let's give them all a round of applause.
How many of you are going to win? Okay, this is good. So are we ready? On your mark. Get set. Go! Oh, he's got to do it again. Are you ready to go again? Hey, whoa, he's aiming it clear. Okay, I think you'll be good. Oh, he just got a little false start there. We're gonna let him back up. Are you ready now? Let it go at your will. Here it goes over again. Oh, look at this. Okay, mark that car. Ready? 3. You can go anytime. Oh, look at that go. Oh, ran over his string. Okay, here we go. He beat the last car. Cheers for Peach City. Okay. That looks like they've got a CO2 cartridge on the back, so watch this car go. Okay, we're down to 1 starter, no pushing. Whoa, look at that one! Oh my goodness! Okay, you ready on 3? It looks good. 3.
Go!
There we go. He beat 2 of them. Good job. Okay, you ready, Randy? Cheer him on. Go. It's running. It's running. It's not going to make it to the long line. Oh, it didn't make it. But it's a good run. Give him a hand. Okay, you ready? Whoa, that thing really popped. Oh, okay, he looks like he's not last, not second. I get, you're between 2 and 4 there. One, two, three. There it goes. Oh, right in the pack. Oh, he just beat the last car by 2 tape lengths. What's that? Oh, he's gone. Whoa, look at that go. And it is about in the middle down here. Whoa, never had a car in this territory. Okay, you ready? Okay, let's go. Ooh. Up the string wound up on the axle and stopped the car. Ooh, almost with number 1. This could be tied for the safest car. You liking that? Okay, he says it's good as any. You guys ready over here for him to hit you? Yeah. Okay, it's coming. Ready, go. Oh, no, it's not going. Wait. We're going to wind this baby up. Are you ready to go? Okay, he thinks it's going to break so he could be in contention for the safest car. Okay, ready? On your mark, get set, go! No, he didn't move. He doesn't get the award for the safest car. Keep going. Oh! Oh, man. Here it goes. All right. That may be the safest car. Give him a hand.
So now we'll have the state staff. This is the people that helped put this together, along with all of your help. Harold and Rosalie Jacqueline is your state directors. Lee and Carolyn Gilman is our state treasurer. Ramona and Leon Higgins is our assistant state photographer and Raleigh treasurer. Paul and Arlene Hales. Paul's the quartermaster and Arlene is the state secretary. And those of you that don't know me, I'm Paul. Marv Lee is our state wagon master. Bob and Kathy Anderson are our historian, photographer, webmaster, and music coordinator. Carol Jean Carroll is our out-of-state coordinator. She also has the designation of being a past state director with her and her husband Glenn. Walt and Shirley Summers, assistant directors. Doing the gifts this year. Greg and Jana Johansson is our Salty Sam editor. John and Linda Saxey, assistant directors. representing the Squaw Peak Sands. John and Connie Van Doren, Assistant Directors, representing Utah Deer Sands. Cloyd and Connie Theobald, Assistant Directors, representing the Tooele Travelers. Dave and Glenda Johnson, Assistant Directors, representing Utah Deer Sands. Stan and Peggy Clemenston, Assistant Director, representing Trail Dusters. Bob and Jerry Seeley, Assistant Directors, representing Over the Hill Sands. That, ladies and gentlemen, is your Utah State staff.